Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Civilization 6 as Brazil. I've just gone off and eaten lunch and come back, and I haven't made any more decisions except for I do know that this Chancery, I don't want this. I'd rather have the Shrine and then the Temple. Reason being, faith is a way to sort of export production from Saluis to other parts of my empire, and I don't benefit at all from this Chancery yet because I don't have 6 envoys with any city-state quite yet, so it's a little premature. In Belém, I could buy the obelisk because it will pay itself off in a few turns, but I think maybe hard building the obelisk is okay. So let's build the obelisk. I have to get used to the idea of saving up production or saving up some of that faith to be able to buy naturalists in all the right places. I can actually come found this city, which is worth air score. I wonder if I can get a holy site in this city. I could take a +3 holy site. This would be a +6 holy site, but the whole reason that I settled here was that I could get a national park. If I play my cards right, I might actually even get 2 national parks. It's going to be too long. I'm not going to get up to this tile quickly. So it's just this national park. Actually, maybe this one too. I'd rather have the holy site. I have too many national parks in my empire already. I'm going to run out of... gonna run out of faith. And also buy a granary in here. And I think I'm gonna move Moksha from Victoria over to Duque, probably. It's probably Duque. Yes. I'm so scared of Brazilian names. I should say Brazilian names, because Brazilian is not a language, it's Portuguese. That was a brain fart. And do I come... I think I'm gonna bring this builder over to Campo Grande and start improving some of those tiles, because it's tall enough. We're going to build a lumber mill here. This builder's still chilling, which is fine. The whitest person we know, because I say chilling with a G. There's ballistics. I'm going to finish the dam, and then I'm going to repair the outer defenses on this city, just because I can. Let's spend this, move this trader over to... Let's start Campo Grande. That way Campo Grande can have a little bit of... Oh no, I didn't mean to trade with... Okay, well that's fine. I was trying to move it to Campo Grande, but whatever, it'll only take a few turns. And then I'll get my trader back. Meanwhile, we can just build another trader out of the capital. And what can I do in here? I built the harbor, I guess I built the lighthouse. I think I built the temple now. And just wait for 7 population. It'll take 21 turns to grow up to 6 population. Oof. That is rough. Well, I guess that's what I get. I mean, that's fine. It's still a good city. It's a harbor that allows me to trade with 2 different parts of the world and connect them. In Campo Grande, I'm going to build a temple. I don't know if I need to be running this Lime's card anymore, because I'm not actually building any of these walls. Oof. That's a good point. I'm going to build my +3 theater square here. Spy's done. Where can I spy? I'm looking for a commercial hub. That's a 216 gold. This is 264 gold. This is 424 gold. I already have a spy in here. Whatever. 264 gold it is. I think I'm going to hold on to this builder for a minute or two. This trader we need to sort by gold for sure. I'm going to trade with Hunza. 18 gold is hard to pass up, even a trader with an ally, because I'm not running the Wieselbronken card right now. We have another... Oh, we got our first great writer, finally. So, I'm going to put her over here. I guess I need to move that to the Pingala city. Where is Pingala right now? It's in Porto Alegre, but Porto Alegre doesn't have any great works. So I don't need to grab... maybe I should consider moving Pingala. I don't really need to grab Curator just yet. Should I move Pingala back to the capital? Where's a city that has both a theater square and a campus? Nobody? Excuse me. I don't think any of my cities are really strong Pingala cities. I think I'll move it back to the capital. Reassign to Rio. Five turns for walls. Or 8 turns for a sewer. Or 12 turns for a bank. I feel like I'll need the sewer quicker. Plus, building enough sewers will unlock democracy. Gosh, I can't get this tickle out of my throat. So, I'm going to build... Let's see. I've got one fishing boat that I'm working on. We build this fishing boats. And then maybe a lumber mill here to improve my production. Special session of Congress. Gosh, this is an active game. They're really attacking each other. This is weird. I guess maybe it's not. Maybe that's a bug. I'm gonna move this over to maybe Campo Grande. And can we produce another trader? No, we're up to our limit in traders. So I think we built a sewer in here. Get closer to democracy. Let's build a temple. So I'm building these temples because, okay, so I could take 1 turn to build walls, right? Or I could take 55 faith to buy these walls. So it takes me roughly 10 turns for the temple to pay off. Meanwhile, I can always just buy or build the walls later. Like this is a buy later kind of thing. Versus the 6 faith allows me to export my faith to other parts of the empire that might need the investments. And it also gives me 1 gold, 1 gold, 1 science, and 1 culture. So the temples are a really good investment. That also makes the simultaneum card much better as well, because simultaneum will also increase my gold or my faith per turn, increasing my science per turn, my culture per turn, and my gold per turn. That is the power of Void Singers, which is quite clearly the best secret society. When you can maximize the advantages, right? If you have a weak faith economy, they're still okay. They're not like amazing, but I'm going to build the temple in here. Similar logic. This builder can transfer to Florianopolis. Colonialism is done. Let's see what's on the other side of that. Totalitarianism. Uh-oh. And capitalism. That's one thing about the Tech and Civic Shuffle is that we're going to actually unlock tier 3 governments rather than only unlock one of them. I don't think that fascism is the way to go, even if I unlock it. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock capitalism. Because that will show me what this tech is. Natural history could also be good. This is just really painful. I'm going to go for Scorched Earth, actually. That will show me what this tech is. I don't remember what it is. And then maybe see if conservation is one of these 3. Well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If conservation is on the other side of, where is it? Of capitalism, I want to know about it. This is probably my only chance. Totalitarianism, so here's what I'm thinking. None of these really do anything for me at all. So totalitarianism actually reveals one of the modern era techs. I kind of like the balance of this because the boost to conservation is have a breathtaking neighborhood. That's really hard to boost already, but I need neighborhoods before I can even do that. I guess technically this is urbanization. Ooh, that's urbanization. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually going to change my behavior. I'm going to go get urbanization. Then I can boost this by having a neighborhood with breathtaking appeal. Let's look at my appeal tiles. Where is breathtaking? Suppose this is breathtaking. Yeah, I could build a neighborhood right in Sao Paulo right here. You can even buy that neighborhood with Moksha. That's gonna be an idea. Okay, so we're finally up to 7 population in here. I could either place the commercial hub or I could place the harbor. I think the harbor would provide a little bit of power and would also allow me to get more food. No, I just think the commercial hub is probably just better because it's cheaper. I haven't built as many commercial hubs this game. Yeah, let's build ourselves a commercial hub in here. Let's at least place it. I don't want to place it on the mine because the city already has pretty bad production. But then what do I actually produce? Do I actually produce this commercial hub? I think I'm going to faith by the sewer because we're up to our population limit. Well, I don't need the city to be any taller. I think I'd rather save that faith for, say, another settler, like the city right here. Speaking of which, done. In Rio, we're close to our housing limit. I don't need the city to be any taller. I guess I built the Colossus? Did that finish? I guess it just finished this turn? Is that what happened? Did I seriously just gloss over the Colossus? Oh well, I'll look back at the recording. I'll see what's up. I'm gonna build probably medieval walls in here. I mean, I don't need anything else from the city. So I might as well, I mean, I could go for, wow, the mausoleum is still available. I need to build some more lumber mills in here. I need to faith by a builder. Do I already have the serpent card in? I do. So let's go ahead and buy a builder. Mausoleum is a wonder. Wonders give tourism. And then these tiles are good to work, which we're already kind of working a few of them. 9 turns. Like, what else am I going to build? I'm going to build walls. So, whatever. Mausoleum's going to give me more tourism than those walls ever will. Let's move this builder over to Duke. Duque. It sounds like decay, which sounds like morbid. I'm going to trade for the Rock Cadet. And should I run Wieselbanken? I mean, I'm making enough trade routes to justify it. 20 gold per turn versus a bunch of food and a bunch of... I think that's probably the right call. Yep, buy a little bit of gold. Especially because I'm stockpiling this gold. I'm not actually using it for anything. Is there anything I could use it for? Probably gold purchase in Victoria. Once I get my theater square. Oh, I don't need to be producing this holy site. I mean, I guess... Like... Gosh, this is such a bad city. I guess it's gonna produce walls. Like, why not? No, I'm not gonna wait for a sewer. I'm gonna have to buy a sewer. Lumber mill here, and the city's okay. She's happy that I'm exploitative, which is great, because I'm very exploitative. How many cities do I even have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... There's only like 20 cities. It's pretty awesome. I wonder if it's a breathtaking neighborhood in here, because if I can get a breathtaking neighborhood, yeah, I could put a breathtaking neighborhood there and then build a food mart, and that will get me up to the population that I need. So, Moksha's finished. Let's go ahead and faith by our holy site. So now the city has some production. We can reassign him to... probably Guaralhos. Let me make sure that urbanization is in fact an industrial civic. Urbanization. It's an industrial civic, so it's got to be that one. Yeah, we're going to move Moksha to Guaralhos. That's the place that I want to buy this breathtaking neighborhood. And if I just outright buy it with faith, we do have decent production here. But then I can figure out where conservation is, and that's going to be way, way better for my long-term tourism economy than just finishing this theater square a little bit faster, especially because that theater square needs to be purchased. Like, we need to buy out things in that theater square. I could build a bank for more gold, or I could build walls for tourism. I think building walls for tourism makes sense because, let's see, are we close to our housing limit? We're not close to our housing limit, but we'll hit our housing limit before we get up to 10 population. So I'm going to build a sewer, actually, and then we'll build walls there. I'm going to keep the Lime's card in because it's not, like, there's no opportunity cost for that. That's a dedicated military policy slot. So I think the amphitheater makes sense in here to get more Great Rider points. I don't think a sewer makes sense in here because I'm about to buy a neighborhood, so I think walls is the way to go. And in Sao Paulo, it's going to be a while before the city grows. Let's take walls. Oh no, we need to finish our street carnival. So we have decisions in here. I think that biasing towards the amphitheater is probably better than the shrine. Amphitheater, then art museum, then shrine. Delaying my faith that little bit is just fine to get more actual tourism. I'm going to take the extra production from this route. This builder is ready to build a lumber mill here. I hope I don't get one turned on mausoleum. Yes, you can have an embassy. There's the Enlightenment. In Sao Luis, we can finally build the Chancery, but it's still not going to benefit me at all. I think building a sewer makes sense because we're about to hit our population limit. And in here, commercial hub would be plus 4 gold, but that would crush one of our good tiles. We could build a theater square, right? This holy site does depend on that extra little bit of woods. Let's build a theater square right here. Why am I directing the war eyes? Serfdom, aesthetics. I think at this point simultaneum is probably going to be a little bit better than aesthetics. Because we get a culture rebate from this. For many of our cities, we're going to at least get 50%. Let's see how it goes. I might switch this back. So we're at 368 and 245. We went up to 392, so we went up 30 faith, and we went down 15 culture. I think that's a net positive for our empire, especially because we're going to be using this faith so much to buy so many things. So I'm going to get the production improvement here before the food and gold improvement. Oh no. We're going to ask him to not convert our cities. Ask for promise. Don't convert my cities. No, this is for the best. Okay, well. How much? Oh yeah, not any time at all until I get Catholicism back here. I don't think this represents a real threat. But just in case, I'm going to move my apostle over here. Cleopatra decided to not convert my cities even after I asked her, so I think an art museum is probably better than a temple, especially because I have the bonus toward theater square buildings. That makes that decision really easy. We're going to spy on Shertomlik again. Let's go ahead and do this. We're actually working this tile, so let's go build another lumber mill. And then I think I'll move this builder probably to Porto Alegre. Get some more of these tiles improved. This does actually mean Beautiful Horizon. I looked it up, and I feel a little bit smarter. We do need a sewer in here. We're at our limit. I'm going to go ahead and just buy the sewer because it's an emergency. I need to get my theater square down. So meanwhile, I think walls make sense. Walls and then probably build medieval walls. I don't need that university all that much. Scientific theory is right here. Radio's over here. So steam power was the right call. So we're going to get radio. There is a portraitist, right? He builds 3 religious works. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's build a religious work here. We can finish this sewer and then let's build our canal. So we'll do that next turn so we can work that tile one more turn. We're actually up to close to 10 population in here. So I'm a little bit reluctant to quash that farm. In this city, we've built everything we really need to build for now. We're waiting to get up in population so we can build that sewer. I could build a dam, 20 turns. 2 turns for walls. 15 turns for Petra? Really? Petra's still in the game. I mean, Petra does literally nothing for me, but it does give me some tourism and it boosts the adjacency of this theater square. I could build Petra and then a theater square and then a theater square and then an entertainment complex. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's try. In Recife, I could build the Casa de Contratación. In 2 turns, I'm going to be able to build a commercial hub here. So I think that's probably better. Yeah, let's spend some time on an art museum. I don't think the Casa is the right play. Let's build ourselves an art museum in here. Settle this city. Nova Iguazu. New Iguana. Right? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure. I do have an idea. The idea is that it's not iguana. That's not the word, because the word for iguana is iguana. I could buy this niter mine. Let's do that. Let's just cut off Hattusa, get some good tiles for this city. Why not? This is Fish Town now. I'm a fish. I'm going to buy a builder in here too, so I can improve some tiles. And what do I want in terms of districts? Probably just a theater square. I could build a canal here to connect this lake. I could build a canal here and then a city here, and then I could build the Panama Canal through here. Oh, that would be so nice. And then I'd still have to wait for climate change. Let's just start our theater square. At least lock in the price so then we can come by and purchase the theater square with our governor. 8 turns until radio, so then we can figure out where aluminum is and we can build seaside resorts. So it's time to just go ahead and start thinking about builders. Appeal. This is charming. This is breathtaking. So I think I'll move over and I'll probably chop the wheat. Yeah, let's use this builder to make a couple improvements for the city, but then come chop the wheat and build that breathtaking thing. What are we working here? We're still working okay tiles. I don't need to work on the economy of the city. I could come connect the pearls, but that doesn't really do anything for me. I think maybe just staying in place and, yeah, getting my 2 breathtaking. Yep. I'm just going to put that builder to sleep for a second. And this builder. We actually working any bad tiles? We're working this bad farm. This farm is just a regret farm. Thinking about maybe building a theater square here for this one because the Eiffel Tower is there and I don't want to crush any of our breathtaking. But that does get... Well, I could build a resort and then... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'll make some more decisions about those seaside resorts once I unlock it. We do need to figure out where Cristo Redentor is. It's an urbanization, I think, right? Cristo, Count of Monte Cristo. Cristo Redentor. It's from Mass Media, which is a modern civic. Right? Mass Media is a modern civic boosts by researching radio. I don't think we'll get our national park before we build radio. It's fine to hard build radio because the sooner we get it, the sooner we get more tourism in our empire. As I said before, I don't think it really makes sense to build a neighborhood here. I could build this waffle canal. Sorry, it doesn't make sense to build sewers here because I'm going to be building a neighborhood. I could build the Chichen Itza and Belo Horizonte. 19 turns. Versus how many turns in here? 19 turns. I mean... Can't win if you don't play? Where else could I build it? Porto Alegre could build it. 17 turns. What about Natal? 18 turns, and this city has 5. I mean... Why not? Like... I feel like Belo Horizonte is the best place to put it. I don't have sacred places, so I don't need to spread them out. Now, let's get it in Porto Alegre. It's cheaper, it's faster. I'm building sewers. I don't really need... It does give you +1 production on all rainforest tiles, too. I just don't really need it. Like, why am I building it? Just because I can? If that's the case, I might as well build it in the capital. 15 turns in the capital. I should have built the Apadana in here. Yeah, let's finish the mausoleum, then we'll build Chichen in the capital. How many tiles are there in the capital? There's only 3. Never mind. Let's build it in... Let's just build it in Belo Horizonte. It's got 6. One of them's going to die to climate change, so we need computers. How is climate change? No movement whatsoever. Okay. It is only turn 160, so I suppose that's to be expected. So we finished our street carnival. I don't really need to fill out the street carnivals. I'm gonna... I could buy the walls. Let's just buy the walls. This is only 150 faith. And then let's just work on great person points. That's what we wanted the city to be, so... Having big parties out in the winter in there. Could take another spy. Seems to be the only really useful thing in here. Let's get our plantation here. This builder was going to come get these lumber mills online. Oh no, all of my alliances all ended. So there's Scorched Earth. I don't think that gives us any policy cards that we want, but let's go ahead and declare our friendship. The good news is they all declare on the same turn. I should probably be getting embassies with everybody. As a matter of fact, let's go down the line and ask for an embassy. We had a religious alliance with her. We had a... I think research alliance with him. Was definitely not a military alliance, so that's good. I need to start trading with every player because I'm generating enough tourism that it matters. I can't remember which alliance type I had with her. I think I had a economic alliance with him, which is why there was such a strong economy. And then let's create a military alliance with him. Actually, let's create a military alliance with her. I was only doing that just to make sure that she had an alliance type available, because I couldn't remember whether she had a cultural alliance available or not. So there's urbanization. 5 turns we'll get urbanization, and then we can get neighborhood. We'd also reveal a modern tech here. Maybe this is conservation. There's always a chance, right? Alright, I think I'm going to start building walls in some of these places. Amphitheater. We have 7 envoys to send. We'll definitely want Hansa. Well, we don't have any shipyards or any banks. I guess I do have a consulate, so I get a little bit of science this way. And then I just save my envoys for when I build the chancery. Alright, where did I put this great work? In the palace. So let's put one in the art museum here, and then we'll just come up to Porto Alegre or something. I'll ultimately move this around anyway. It's not pressing matter for me. I think this is okay where we are. Oh, actually, I will want to save one of these charges for a seaside resort here. Yeah, that's a breathtaking tile. So let's get in place to build that seaside resort. And let's build walls. In here, we don't have the production because thanks. I think building a shrine makes sense. I'm gonna have to faith buy some things in here if I want them. This city only has 1 population right now, so I'll get it up to having good tiles for 3 population. Oh boy. We don't want to lose this combat, so we're gonna just leave. I could also launch an Inquisition with him. He does have 3 charges left. Let's just do that so that way I can get an Inquisitor. I'll get an Inquisitor in, I guess, Recife is technically closest. It doesn't, I don't really know. Maybe Belém is closer. But that way, if I have an Inquisition going, I don't have that combat happen. And then if any cities actually convert, I can just remove the heresy. Let's take an art museum in here. Let's take a temple in here. We want a lumber mill, and then we want to start getting these seaside resorts online. This builder actually isn't doing anything for me. Ooh, there's a mine over here. So Victoria could be potentially useful. There's our mausoleum. So now all of these tiles are good, I guess. I'm gonna swap this tile. Well, I need this city to grow first. I'm gonna wait for growth in this city and then I'll swap the tile. We have Don Quixote. I really don't need any more anything in this city at all. I can't quash any of these tiles because they're actually being used for adjacency. I mean, I could, right? Let's build walls. And in here we want to mark it 1 turn for walls. It's so hard to pass that up, especially because there's nothing good to build, like maybe a chancery. It doesn't do anything for me right now. Okay. 2 turns till radio, and then we really start closing out the game quickly. There's a military emergency. They can all just fight. Like, I'm friends with everybody. Somehow I've convinced the entire world that they should just let me be their friend. Oh, look. So this swordsman can come back. Porto Alegre. Maybe I should build builders to export the production, although I'd rather just buy them with faith. How much longer can I do that? 2 more turns. Well, while I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and buy a round of builders for the entire empire. Just in case. This city needs a builder. This city has a builder. Let's get a builder in Victoria. I'm not going to regret this. I'm going to have so many purchases I need to make anyway. So. I think this land is basically all built out. We're up to 10 population in here. Time for a commercial hub. Yeah, I'm not going to build builders over here, but I could build... I feel like Guarl hosts Porto Alegre. There's no builder in Natal. Is that a breathtaking tile? It is a breathtaking tile. Let's go ahead and buy a builder in Natal. And we'll use this builder for this part of the empire. And then... probably Belo Horizonte. Porto Alegre can share with Guaralhos. What am I talking about sharing? I have 1,000 faith in the bank. Purchase. Build it. Thank you. Alright. In this city, I don't really need a bank, but I'll get one anyway. Let's build walls in here, because there's nothing better to build. We finished out the theater square. Let's finish the dam, in case that theater square floods. I'm not going to build out the theater square. I guess I'm not going to build the sewer. Well, I guess get walls, because in a couple turns I'll want to buy a sewer in here. Is this a breathtaking tile? No, it's an average tile. There's radio. This is an important turn. We boosted mass media, which is really good too. So we know that mass media is here. Suffrage is here. So I think it's time to get... I don't really need democracy. Although the effect for trade routes is really good, and it's only going to take me 7 turns, as opposed to 5, 8. It's going to be a while before I get to Cristo Redentor. So I'm going to go for suffrage really quick. That might also give me some more chances to run culture cards, so that I can potentially get there faster. This unit is available for promotion. Let's take siphon funds. Alright. If I go for electricity, then I can power my cities based on dams. That also shows me... well, I have a few modern things I need to get. So I know one of these two is steel. I need to figure out where flight is. So I think maybe this line is the strongest to figure out where flight is. I'm not using the power yet. So I don't need to unlock electricity right this second. So we're gonna have a lot of builders, and they're all gonna ask me, hey, what do you want me to do? So I think for this city we can come build a lumber mill. Actually, maybe a couple lumber mills. This city doesn't have any... I can build a quarry here. There's no seaside resorts here. Oh no, this is an aluminum thing. That's so annoying to have an aluminum thing on the coast. I'm gonna start spending some of my gold to get these seaside resorts up. Seaside resort, boom. I'm gonna buy this tile and build a seaside resort here. This builder can then come chop this, because we're about to get to 7 population. Next turn, we'll chop into a theater square. Alright, this is a seaside resort as well, but I'm not there yet. Could come build the pasture, because we're already working this tile. Then next turn, we'll get a seaside resort there. There's a seaside resort here. Another one here. There's one here. We're going to have this builder come and... is this a breathtaking tile already? Yes, it is. So we're going to have him remove the farm, or the wheat, and then build a seaside resort there. Yeah, go ahead and harvest the wheat. So we're now up to 10 population in here, which means we can go ahead and also place the theater square. I don't need to worry about the yoinking. We'll build the theater square out. We don't need to worry about the bank. There's no theater squares in Belém, so that's the thing. We're building Petra, and then an entertainment complex in this city. I'm going to go ahead and place a dam before it gets more expensive. But we'll build the Petra. for no other reason than its era score. This builder is going to come down here, I suppose. Oh, there's aluminum here on another one of our breathtaking tiles. Appeal. Charming. 2 turns until border growth? I believe you. Appeal over here. This is charming. And just like that, we have a bunch more tourism in our empire. Is this a breathtaking tile? No, it's a charming tile. We need to unlock the Eiffel Tower so we can get even more of these, but I think I've gotten basically all of the seaside resorts that I can get right now, or at least I have builders assigned to them. We're probably going to want to chop this ultimately. I think I may have bought one too many builders, but that's okay. This builder, we're working this fish tile, so we might as well improve it. And what are we doing in the city? We're building these. Let's go ahead and improve this plantation. And now we can make great works. I could steal the boost for chemistry. Stealing boosts, actually, now that I think about it, stealing boosts is a good thing to do in this situation because it tells you where techs are. So that actually just made stealing boosts with spies much, much better. We're still fine where we are. I'm producing wonders. Oh, we found Uluru and that created Tooth of the Prophet. How did that create Tooth of the Prophet? I guess I'm Suzerain of Candy? Or did Leventa do that? Where is Uluru? How did I just get Tooth of the Prophet? Did one of my units die somewhere? Okay, well, I don't see a candy here. Whatever. Yeah, our policies are fine. There's the industrial era. We've got another golden age. Yeah, we've got a third golden age. Let's take... Ooh, campus districts adjacency provides production as well, and then bonus towards industrial era or later wonders. I would say reform the coinage, but we have tons of gold already, so we don't need the extra gold necessarily. Producing the wonders faster will probably be the best for us, because the goal in this situation is going to be to build the Eiffel Tower and build Cristo Redentor. I could then also run the adjacency policy for the campuses. So I can find Eiffel Tower. That doesn't realistically do as much for me as Reform the Coinage, because I'm about to buy a bunch of buildings. Yeah, I'm going to take Reform the Coinage. I already have high production. Okay, so finally there are new things that I can build, like broadcast centers. This is going to build an amphitheater. Florianopolis. We want a theater square in here somewhere. Oof. We have to sacrifice a good tile for it, no matter what. Well, if we have to lose a good tile, we might as well lose this tile to get the extra culture per turn. It's rough. I could chop it and then also build a mine, so I think that's what I'll do. Because it's late enough in the game that chops are, like, not going to do that much damage to your long-term economy. Okay, so now that we're empty, let us remove the feature and then use that to place a theater square. That'll only take 6 turns. I'm going to move this over here. for when this border grows. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just buy the border. I have a bunch of gold in the bank. I'd rather have the tourism than the gold. One more turn. I do believe you. Don't make a fool out of me on national television. One more great work of writing here. And we can start getting some of these lumber mills in place. This is going to be a seaside resort. And let's just take money. Well, I don't really need money. I would rather steal a boost. Steal one boost, including chemistry. We're already stealing the boost for chemistry. Yeah, so let's take money. This unit needs orders. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I might just dismiss this unit. Let's get our fishing boats online, I guess. Maybe sending a builder to Sao Paulo would be good. I probably should have purchased a builder in Sao Paulo when I had the chance. Oh my gosh. So there's another religious artist. This guy is awful, but they're never going to get him, so I'll take him. We're still waiting for Sarah Breedlove. Let's just pass on him. We might get another one later. So let's go for a broadcast center in here. I now have 7 envoys. And let's see. Let's build a lumber mill here. I'll take sight range. Why not? Cool. We got our great person. There's a religious work of art. And then I can come over here and put another religious work of art. Let's actually move one from the palace to, well, one more turn, but then I can remove it to... What city is this? This is Natal. This is going to be a nightmare to try and theme these. Look at how many cities I have and look at how many great work slots I have. It is also the industrial era, so now I can start spending some of this faith on relics. Yes, we're definitely going to do that. Where can we buy cultists? Oh, we need the governor promotion for that. So when do we get a governor title with civil engineering in 2 turns? Yes. And yeah, we'll just build the fishing boat there. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna have him fall asleep. Okay, you actually grew to the tile. Thanks. So now we can build a resort there. Mine here. Do we want to change policies? I think it's time to take out serfdom because I have tons and tons of builders. It'll be a while before I want builders. I could take Grand Opera to get closer to my Cristo Redentor faster. Where am I going to put the Cristo Redentor? Now that I think about it. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I could go for rationalism or I could go for natural philosophy. I have, I think, 3 campuses. How many campuses do I have? Let's search for them. Campus. 1, 2, 3. So that would be not a whole lot of science. Rationalism is probably even better. I don't know. Maybe neither. Maybe Trade Confederation, because that gives me 8 science and 8 culture per turn. Let's take Trade Confederation. Just hedge our bets against both of them. Yeah. Grand Opera is probably better, actually, now that I think about it. But I'll have the chance to switch out in a few turns. Alright, let's build an art museum in here. Go ahead and continue automating your exploration. 7 turns until we go to this border. Let's go ahead and just take it and then chop it and then build ourselves a... Let's look at the appeal. It is breathtaking. Yep. Chop. And build a lumber mill. All right. I never did those fishing boats down here, did I? I never did. Oh, here it is. Okay. Gonna build lumber mill here. I could build an aluminum mine here, but I think I would rather have the seaside resort. I'm not gonna need the aluminum for any reason. I'm gonna come build a lumber mill here. That's the best I can do for the production in São Luís. There's economics. And a great writer. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him over here. I'm going to move the great works of writing over to Fortaleza. Sure, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to have him create great works this way. Oh no! I forgot to purchase a neighborhood with breathtaking appeal. Because I need to move him... Guaralhos, let's see. Neighborhood. Right here. Boom. There's our neighborhood with era score. Boost to conservation. Where is conservation? What the heck? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Which is needed for mass media. So at this point, yeah, I think it doesn't make sense to go for civil engineering. I should go for conservation. The only thing I really need is that governor title. So do I delay naturalists by 2 turns to get the governor? The governor title allows me to get, what are they called? Cultists. I think it'll just get civil engineering. It's okay. So we'll get civil engineering, then we'll get conservation, then we'll get to mass media. Meanwhile, what was I doing? Moving Moksha to Victoria. Reassign. Victoria. There we go. And I think maybe boosting conservation is a good place to call this video. I'm gonna have to buy the sewer, so I'm gonna might as well build walls in here. I don't need the city to really do anything for me other than just sit here and have a theater square. Maybe work theater square projects later. But yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like my video, and if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel for future updates, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.